Good morning. Very close election in Brazil. Right, so they are counting right now. The globalist asshole socialist guy, Lula, he's ahead. He's got 48%. And the good guy, Bolsonaro, he's got 43%. So now they will have a runoff vote. One of them needs at least 50%. All right, so is it rigged? That's the question, I think. Well, maybe it is. We don't know the result yet. It's either rigged or the Brazilians are as mad as some other people, which I really don't believe. And Bolsonaro has been doing so well. He's been doing the right things. He's very popular. And he warned about this election. He said they will try to rig it. So I think it's rigged. But we will see. All right? The funniest thing that is going on right now is media. They are trying to convince people that the Russians blew up the pipelines. This is so stupid. Well, we are getting used to media. This is beyond stupid. You know, the pipelines, they start in Russia. That's a clue. You know, that's where the gas is coming from. And I'm sure the Russians, they knew that if these pipelines blew up, they would be blamed for it. They knew this. I'm sure they did. So all they had to do was to tell a guy, you know, Vladimir, go over to that tap, close the tap. Are you done? Yeah, it's done. That's all they had to do. But media, they suggest that they took a submarine or some ships in the dark. They went down there, deep into the Baltic Sea, just outside Denmark, close to Russia, no, sorry, Germany, Denmark, Sweden, and they blew them up there. Yeah, they are idiots. It's unbelievable how stupid these people are. I wonder if people are buying this crap. Well, I know there are people, they listen to mainstream media. They say, oh, mainstream media, you are the God. Whatever you say, we will believe it. I know, there are some people like this. But a person with common sense, do you actually buy this crap? All right, I want to talk about something else. It's about us, I believe. Something that I have been hearing quite a lot. And I'm sure you recognize this. It's all planned. Everything is planned. You know? Bad things that happen, they are planned. Good things that happen, they are planned too. You understand? And I was listening to Hugo talks yesterday. Now this guy, I used to listen to him at some points, you know, in the past. I thought it was very good. And I was listening to him again yesterday, and I don't like to criticize other YouTubers or channels, but I have to say this. I was sad to hear this stuff from Hugo Talks. It was so dark, it was unbelievable. So I thought, wow, this guy's gone somewhere, I don't know what happened. That's what I thought. I have to be honest with you. So this was the idea of the video. You know, for instance, GB News in the UK, they are now regularly talking about excess mortality. They invite people into the studio, victims of the tea, and they get a lot of airtime. They have this guy, Mark Stein, talking about this thing almost every day, I think. Now, according to Hugo Talks, this is just part of the plan. So I understand this is, well, I thought it was so weird. It was hard to understand it. But this is what I got. So it's all part of the plan. They are doing it now. They are criticizing the tea, talking about it because they want to confuse people. And the proof of this is that they didn't do it a year ago. That's the proof. So they changed. But they didn't really change. They are controlled. They are told to do this. It's part of a plan. You see how weird this is? That's right. So I was thinking, this is paranoia. That's what I thought. Everybody's out there to get you. Everybody. And when good things happen, this is really bad too. You see? I mean, we are doing this. We are getting the information out there. And we want people to understand that something is going on. And when they do, we can't be happy about it. We think, no, they didn't really change their minds. They are just part of a plan. You see, this is very dark stuff. It is. So, I don't like it. And there was another example. There was this guy, British doctor. He also changed his mind. A year ago, he was pro-tea, and now he's not. But according to Hugo talks, he's not really pro-tea. It's just part of a plan. You see? Yeah, very dark stuff. So I was thinking maybe Russell Brand, that's another favorite example of mine. He never really changed his mind. He's still controlled. Why? Because he had these ideas in the past. So now he can't have new ideas. He can't change his mind. And this is what we want, isn't it? We are trying to accomplish this. But if a celebrity or a channel or anyone or a politician change their minds, it can't really happen. It's impossible. And Jordan Peterson, that's another example. Now he's now talking about the globalists. He's attacking them with everything he's got. But he didn't do it in the past. So now it really can't be happening. You see the weirdness in this idea? How dark this is? That's what I think. You know, and Russell Brand, he's now been censored by YouTube. But it wasn't in the past. So this is all part of the plan. This is how they reason, I think. Right. Well, the truth is, I think it's very, very simple. The truth. We are getting the information out there, and some people will change their minds. That's what happened. That's how simple it is. And it doesn't matter if they are celebrities, well-known, or even politicians or media. This will happen. People will change their minds when they start to understand what's happening. And this is thanks to us. We are getting the information out there. Right, I just had to talk about it. Right, be good.